As fall seems to set in and the leaves begin to change, golds and burgundies and reds, I get so excited. It's as if I come alive when Mother Nature seems to be getting ready for a nap. I am so excited to be baking, to be lighting candles and waking up to crisp air. And in today's video, that's almost exactly what we're doing. So, if you're interested in baking a pumpkin spice bundt cake, you're in the right place. I've never made a bundt cake before. I've enjoyed them. My husband made me the Tom Cruise coconut bundt cake, and it was divine. But I myself have never actually made a bundt cake. And I was intrigued by this, and I figured that what better time to do a bundt cake than in fall. What would make the atmosphere more welcoming and more warm than a homemade bundt cake? And I found the bundt cake mold that I'm going to use in this video on Amazon. And if I remember to, I will post that link down in the description. That is an affiliate link, so just keep that in mind. But this bundt cake was pretty fun to make. I do butcher it. You will see that happen. I will never do that again. But we're going to hold off, and I'm going to let you see what I did. And be careful not to cringe too hard. Again, this recipe I found on Pinterest. I found it when looking for bundt cake recipes and noticed that it was a pumpkin spice cake, and already it won my heart. But the second thing would be is that this recipe is so much easier than other recipes because you use yellow cake mix. How easy is that? I'm not going to say that it makes it better, but I am going to say that it makes it easier. Also, if I may encourage you, write your recipes down. I know that it seems barbaric or archaic, not necessarily barbaric, wrong word, but I know that it seems old-fashioned to write your recipes down and keep them, but girl, it is so important, and it's going to make life so much easier if you just write out the recipe and put it in your recipe card holder. I have two. One was made for me and one I found at a thrift store, and I love them. Every time I find a Pinterest recipe that works, I really enjoy and my family really enjoys, I write it down and I put it in the recipe holder, because if I've made it once and we loved it, I'm going to want to make it again. And I don't want to have to shuffle through a bunch of different things that I've saved on Pinterest, because if you're anything like me, you probably have thousands of pins, and I'm not ruffling through all of that. If I have a bundt cake recipe that's my favorite, I'm going to save said bundt recipe in my recipe card holder and move on with my life. And not only that, but if we lose internet, if your devices get lost, if your account gets hacked, you have a printed copy of that recipe. You haven't lost it. So my recommendation, if you really love the recipe, make sure that you spend the time writing that recipe down. And at this point of removing the mold, this is how I should have left this beautiful, complete pumpkin spice bundt cake. But that is quite obviously not what I decide to do. Here is where I'm pondering the unfortunate fate of this bundt cake, thinking that I am making a genius move.
Uh-oh.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So we don't want to waste anything. I realized what I did after I did it, actually in the midst of doing it, but that doesn't mean that the rest of that cake has to suffer. So I decided to turn the part that I cut off into little cake balls, and they were just as delicious, and they didn't go to waste. For the topping, all I did was roast some walnuts on the stovetop in a cast iron and mix them with dried cranberry, and it came out pretty cute and it's gonna be delicious. And then I do a little accent with a cinnamon stick. And ta-da! Here she is in all her glory. She doesn't look too bad, even with her bottom being chopped off. It came out pretty nice. If I was hosting Thanksgiving dinner, I would make this. Again, I just want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my videos, and it means a lot that you're here. So thank you very much. And if you haven't already, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks guys. Have a good week. Bye.